Good evening and welcome to the Nevis newscast. Today is Thursday, July 7th, 2016. I'm Fredisia Liebert. The Nevis Mango and Food Festival will begin tomorrow, Friday, July 8th in Charlestown in the vicinity of the DR Walwyn Plaza with the Mango Madness Street Fair. Chief Executive Officer at the Nevis Tourism Authority, Phillip, outlines what persons can expect at tomorrow's Mango Madness Street Fair.
The chefs would be there from about midday doing cooking demonstrations also. It's a fair. It's an opportunity for people to, while you're in town, if you're on your lunch break, if you're outside of Charlestown, you want to come in, it starts at 11 o'clock and it runs all the way down to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So there's a host of activities for people to really come out and enjoy for free that day.
Phillip is also encouraging persons to attend the evening's dinner event on Friday.
The first dinner is on Friday evening at Montpelier. We're inviting as many people as possible to make reservations for that dinner because Iron Chef Judy Drew would be cooking at Montpelier Plantation and Beach up the hill. So yeah, that's going to be a special dinner because Korean food is not a type of cuisine that we have on Nevis typically, and if it's going to be Korean food with Nevis mangoes incorporated, it's bound to be special. So we want as many people as possible to reach out and make reservations for that.
Chief Executive Officer at the Nevis Tourism Authority, Phillip. The Ministry of Health is pleased to be a proud sponsor of FIT Games, so noted Permanent Secretary Nicole Slack-Liebert when she addressed Sunday's grand opening.
We are excited about this new initiative, which will further encourage persons to become involved in physical activity. As part of our health promoting strategies, we encourage individuals to take responsibility for their own health. We know, however, that at times this may prove challenging, and the encouragement offered by a team can give an individual the jumpstart he or she needs. We therefore applaud Mr. David Walwyn and his team for launching such an innovative fitness park that will provide a much needed avenue for many of our citizens, residents, and visitors to become involved in physical activity.
As noted by Slack-Liebert, the ministry's partnership with FIT Games will be twofold.
We at the Ministry of Health are also cognizant of the importance of persons knowing their numbers. It is important to know where you are in order to work towards your health goals. We will provide baseline health assessment figures for participants, namely that of blood pressure, blood sugar, height, weight, and waist circumference, and monitor the participants over several weeks to determine if there is any improvement in their health status. We encourage participants to also adopt healthy eating practices during this time in order to achieve the best results possible. To further encourage healthy diet and exercise practices, I am told that a prize will be awarded to the team that is the biggest loser, in addition to the attractive prizes that already exist. We will also provide services including health information to participants and spectators of the games, along with the availability of emergency medical services.
David Walwyn is the founder of FIT Games.
I just want to thank you all for being here. You guys heard from Nicole and my brother that we are in an epidemic. You know, a lot of our friends and families are battling with various forms of cancer and diabetes. We have taken the step to try to do something about it. And we like to encourage you to do the same. This cannot be done alone. We need help. And so we would like to see all the businesses, whether small or big, organizations, company, we want to see your flags represented there. We want this field to be scattered with all businesses that show their support in trying to combat the rise of non-communicable disease in our small community. So we hope we can make that commitment.
FIT Games is a monthly competition in which teams of 4 compete in a test of endurance, physical conditioning, and balance coordination. The competition also aims to promote community cohesion. The St. Kitts and Nevis Fire and Rescue Services Nevis Division is currently hosting its 13th annual Summer Safety Program, which began yesterday, July 6th at the Jessops Community Center. The opening ceremony, which was chaired by Officer Sanyaka White, saw Fire Station Officer Samuel Abdias delivering brief remarks, listing the schools who would have benefited from the program in the past and outlining the aim of the program.
The schools that we targeted in the Nevis division are St. James Primary, Violet Nichols Primary School, St. John's Primary School, Gingerland Primary, Charleston Primary, Charleston Preparatory, Ivor Waters Primary, Bellevue Academy, and the St. Thomas Primary School. So today we have an opportunity to meet with people, friends, children in particular, meet friends from other schools, and be able to learn something here from these things that we talked about, and take them back to the school and spread a good message. So with that said, we look forward that you will have a great time during the Summer Safety Program, and that you will take back the information and spread the word of safety, safety, and safety.
Assistant Secretary in the Premier's Ministry, Kevin Barrett, stressed the importance of the program.
Programs like these, especially when it comes to safety, is very, very important. We are training our children, or preparing our children to handle situations and disasters appropriately, and also to manipulate the things around them properly. Programs like these equip our children to respond appropriately to bad situations. As simple as it is, walking across the street or walking along the street takes a great deal of presence of mind. What to do when the traffic is heavy, what to do when you're about to cross the street, look left, look right, and things like that. It's very, very important. I want to say thank you to the Fire and Rescue Services. As I said, this program at a time like this is absolutely, absolutely important. The children, as I mentioned earlier, will indeed this summer have some time on their hands, and we want them to use that time wisely and to respond appropriately in times of disaster.
The areas that are expected to be covered during the 3-day program are fire, water, and traffic safety, as well as disaster preparedness. This year's program is being hosted under the theme, Safeguarding Our Nation's Future Through Our Youths. It is expected to culminate with a closing ceremony tomorrow, Friday, July 8th. Still to come,
let us strive to produce fruits of happiness, kindness, hard work, obedience, honesty, and success.
The details after this break.
Celebrating the old, showcasing the new. Culturama 42.
Welcome back. The St. Thomas's Primary School on Tuesday, July 5th, held its graduation ceremony under the theme, Build a Purposeful Life That is paved for success through vision, passion, and action. 30 students graduated during that ceremony, which was held under the patronage of Leroy and Kimoy Sweeney, the proud parents of the top student for 2016, Brianna Chapman. Brianna Chapman was presented with the PTA Award for the Best Results, the Premier's Excellence and Rosalie Martin Awards for the Most Outstanding Girl, the Honorable Joseph Parry and Anuska Antonin Awards for Language Arts, the Cartwright Farrell and Milton Farrell Awards for Social Studies, and the Principal's Award for Mathematics, Language Arts, and Social Studies.
Classmates, as we are about to be uprooted again and replanted in the various secondary schools, we may feel like seeds all over again. But as one writer states, the tiny seed knows that in order to grow, it needs to be dropped in dirt, covered in darkness, and struggle to reach the light. The struggle becomes less difficult when we use the necessary resources. Remember, teachers, water, parents' sunlight, classmates' nutrients, and community ear. With these, we are destined to grow well. Also, as we leave the field of the St. Thomas's Primary School, there is a thing called fear that we might experience. However, I leave you with these words from another writer. He says, "Fear has two meanings: forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. The choice is ours." Let us strive to produce fruits of happiness, kindness, hard work, obedience, honesty, and success.
Brianna Chapman also placed third on the list of the island's top 10 students. The top boy was Caleb Morrison. He received the Premier's Excellence and Rosalie Martin Awards for the Most Outstanding Boy and the Principal's Award for Mathematics. Tinaje Jeffers, who placed second at the school and sixth on the island's list of the top 10 students, received the Cartwright Farrell, Anuska Anslin, and Junior Jonas Awards for the best science results on the island, as well as the Principal's Award for Mathematics and Science. Other outstanding students include Tikwane Morton, who received the Cartwright Farrell, Anuska Anslin, Kendall Thomas, Finished Touch, and the Principal's Award for Mathematics. Tejuan Liburd, who received the Principal's Award for Mathematics and the Underground Heavy Equipment Award. Sid Andre Fleming, who received the Principal's Award for Mathematics, the Anselm Keynes Outstanding Leadership Award, and the Crystal Clark Award. And Rodison Jeffers, who received the Principal's Award for Mathematics and the Anuska Anslin Award for Social Studies. Meantime, Nevis Academy also held its graduation ceremony on Tuesday. The theme, Overcoming Obstacles, a Catalyst for Success. 11 students will be moving to the secondary level, among them a valedictorian, Jada John. She was presented with the Premier's Award as well as the Julita Huggins, TDC, School, Jillian Andre, Bank of Nevis, Despen Trust, Stanley Grant, and Nevis Cooperative Credit Union Awards for the Top Girl, the NHLDC and Bodies Cafe Awards for the Best Mathematics Results, the Evelyn's Drugstore and Paris Woodwork Award for the Best Science Results.
And many of the skills that we need in the future cannot and are not taught in school. So we have to take our future into our own hands. But classmates, do not be afraid, because we can do it, slowly and surely, one step at a time. So what can we do? We have to be strong and learn to think for ourselves. On behalf of the Nevis Academy graduating class of 2016, I would like to extend a heartfelt gratitude to our parents, our teachers, our family members, and friends for all the love, support, and dedication you have given us. To our parents and family members, this next stage will be challenging, to say the least. But we know that your dedication to us will never waver, and you will ensure that we have the skills necessary to walk on into a bright and prosperous future.
Jada John is also number 8 on the island's list of the top 10 students. The top boy, Vishal Prasad, received the National Bank Award, School, Paris Woodwork, TDC, Mr. and Mrs. Oban Lawrence, and Evelyn Drugstore Awards. For placing second in the test of standards, Rebecca Chowti Prasad received the Celia Archibald, School, NHLDC, Stanley Grant, and TDC Awards. For her outstanding performance, Odysseia Edwards received the Celia Archibald, Malcolm Gishard, and School Awards for the Best Social Studies results. The ceremony was held under the patronage of Mr. and Mrs. Ravi Chowti Prasad. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Fredisa Liburd. Thank you for viewing. Good night.